Buenos días o buenas tardes. Hoy es viernes, el 21 de agosto. We do have our first quiz today. So our goal, we want to score a 90%, that's an A, or better on the quiz. An A or even a B will tell me that we're mastering the concepts or we're definitely on track. If we get a C or below, that means we just need some extra practice. That's okay with our quizzes. So if we see those scores, that just tells me that we're going to need a little bit of extra practice, and that's fine. Okay, so we'll kind of take it slow. For our agenda today, no bell work today. Instead, we'll watch this video de viernes, where we'll see some kids trying Mexican food. And then we want to make sure we have our participation assignments in. So all of those you will turn in to me via sharing. Some of you just put all the answers together on a Google Doc, and that works just fine. So make sure those are in. We have our first quiz today, so we'll click that link. Remember, academic integrity is a huge part of our experience in school. If we're trying to use notes while we're taking a quiz that is academically dishonest, I have no way of enforcing that or knowing if you are cheating. But I want you to realize that if we do that, we are missing out on the experience of being able to learn from our mistakes. So if you're afraid of getting questions wrong, then you're just going to put yourself in a bad position going forward. So don't give in to that temptation. Do not use your notes as we take the quiz. If you have done your bell work assignments, all of these questions are going to look very familiar. When you're done, we want to make sure we do the reflection. Okay, so that'll have some questions if you do get some wrong, where you can reflect and make sure that you can not make that mistake the next time. There are some extra credit questions. With extra credit, it goes with the same. Okay, just because it's extra credit doesn't mean that we get to just look them up. Okay, we're going to try and remember from the videos we've seen. If you, well, this doesn't really apply to us, but if you get it done relatively quick, you can do a Studio Libre. Make sure you have some of those, some practice. We are going to introduce our numbers today, just very briefly. And then as we get into next week, we will go more into depth and get better practice. But I have some resources. First, we have a guide for pronouncing the numbers. We have a numbers worksheet. That's LP6 in the workbook. So those who have been able to go get your workbook, that's LP6. Okay, this will be part of next week's participation, so we'll want to turn that in for next week. And then there's a video. So as we go through the video, just repeat so we can practice that pronunciation and make sure we can learn that pattern. We will finish off today with a quick exit ticket where we'll kind of tie up our experience learning about Mexico. Okay, and so we want to make sure we do that. Just a couple of questions about things we've learned and things that possibly we'd want to learn more about if we were to revisit Mexico in the future.